why move from San Francisco to Austin? Yeah. And for people that have never been to either city, like what are they like and what is the feel? I mean, I'm from California, but I'm from San Diego, which is completely different than San Francisco. So why?
So Austin has a lot of qualities that remind me of San Francisco from when I first moved to San Francisco. I moved to the Bay Area in 1978 to go to college, Stanford, then business school at Stanford, and moved to San Francisco in 1984. San Francisco was a place people tended to move back then for lifestyle reasons. They didn't move there for career reasons all that much. So there was an element, and San Francisco was sort of an art, there was back then, keep San Francisco weird. Everybody always knew San Francisco weird, like who thought it was gonna not be weird? But there was an element that, we didn't want the Manhattanization of San Francisco. That was, a whole political campaign in the 1980s in San Francisco. So San Francisco was sort of a lifestyle-driven place. I loved it for that. It was very artistic. Probably half my friends were artists and sort of creative types, which was a great thing, having gone to Stanford Business School and hung out with a lot of type A people. With time, first with the dot-com bust, and then more recently with the tech era that we're in right now, San Francisco started becoming a little bit more uniformly a one industry town, sort of like Detroit or Houston with music or oil. Not music. Well, music. Look at me. Yeah. Good for me in Detroit. Well, cars and oil.
Yeah.
Or LA with entertainment. So it got a little less interesting. I think there's that chance. Of course, it's gotten more expensive, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want to beat up on San Francisco. San Francisco has all kinds of wonderful things about it still. But for me, what started to become clear was I like the pioneering spirit of a place. And I have been intrigued with Austin for a long time. First went there 20 years ago, helped a woman named Liz Lambert create her hotel company Bunkhouse with her first hotel. And she's probably one of the best boutique hoteliers in the US today. So I was her mentor 20 years ago and loved doing that, and then loved Austin. And over the course of time, have 4 different companies that I have some relationship with. A couple of them I have an ownership in. And so I was spending more time there, going to give speeches there, speaking at South by Southwest every year. Then I actually have 2 sons, biological sons with a lesbian couple in nearby Houston. Wow. So Austin and Houston are close. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I want to be closer to my sons who are 4 and 7. And so that was another reason. And
they know your dad.
They know I'm dad.
Okay.
They do, and they're deeply in my life. And so for all those reasons, I got to the place where I said, Austin's the place I want to go. What's interesting about both places is back in the day when I moved to San Francisco long ago, 1984, when I'd say 1985, 1988, 1992, I live in San Francisco, almost anybody universally would say, oh, what a great place. That's what people say about Austin now. and whatever your political stripes or whatever your interests, it's a diverse place in the sense that it's got its cultural, artistic diversity, live music capital in the world supposedly. But it's got a government focus because it's the capital city of Texas. It has a major tech focus and a commercial focus. And so what I've found is that when I say to people, I live in Austin now, they're like, oh, what a great place. And so I think that in many ways, Austin has some of that flavor, that frontier pioneer spirit. It's a lot more affordable, although that's changing pretty quickly there as well. And traffic is changing as well. But the thing that's interesting about Austin is I think it's adapting into its tech world in a way that's allowing it to not be a one industry town. And because it's the state capital, and because it's University of Texas is an enormous university, it has those elements as well, which allow, and because it has that live music component, I think it'll stay interesting for a long time.
I'm gonna come visit.
Yeah,
Definitely.
come visit.